everybody, your temporary host Caboose.exe here, back with another Xur video. Here we go. So we're going to talk about the Xur here for March 8th, 2019. Before we start, I just want to say that I believe this Sunday, March 10th, is when the clocks are going to move forward an hour, so be ready for that. That's something that usually catches me off guard, and I'm not going to let it stop me this year. By the way, if you're wondering what I do here, usually I do the Dychronic's Twitch, twitch.tv/Dychronic. So check us out. The link will be in the description below. So now let's talk about the Xur. So let's go to the map, and I will tell you he is in the tower. He's going to be chilling out in the hangar in his usual spot here. Alright, he's going to be chilling out by the ship that's floating right there. So let's go see what this man has for us this week. Keep in mind, this is the first week that Forsaken items are going to be available to the Xur. And our first weapon will be the Trinity Ghoul. Now, from what I've been told by the Big D himself, is that bows aren't great in Destiny. So as endgame items, they're actually pretty terrible. This one, though, will let you feel like Hanzo. It fires an arrow that splits when released, aiming down sights, and having it fully drawn, the bow will decrease the spread. Of course, because it can fire multiple shots, it's got the compact arrow shaft. But the main thing here that you want to keep an eye on is the lightning rod. Precision kills grants the next shot chain lightning capabilities. Kind of like the Risk Runner, which is a gun that I remember actually enjoying when I played Destiny 2. Let's just take a quick look at the ornament here, the Tangled Outrider. Okay, this one's a pretty nice skin. It kind of reminds me of a Horizon Zero Dawn a bit. I don't know about anyone else. Anyone else get that feeling? I don't know. I like it though. So next up, we have the Ophidian Aspect, our item for the Warlock this week. This is going to be the only item here that is not from the Forsaken DLC. My notes here from Dychronic tell me that this weapon is actually very good for PvP, and I can see why. Cobra Totemic, or whatever it's called over here, having your weapons ready and reload very quickly with the melee range being extended, is actually very nice. Picture yourself, you're in a fight and you gotta run, so you just book it out of there, but you're able to quickly ready your weapon and wait around the corner and be ready for them when they come after you. That's something that can be very useful when it comes to PvP. Now, you can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, because I know comments love to do that. But it says here that the reload is very quick for, it just says for weapons. So I'm assuming that means every weapon? And if that's so, that sounds really overpowered. So let's go over the roles. Now, the roles for all the arms are going to be the same, and this week all we have is arms for the armor. So let's go over basically just this one time. First up, we have the fusion rifle loader, just so that way you can reload your fusion rifles faster. Then there's a faster reload speed, but specifically for hand cannons. And finally, you can have a faster reload for grenades. It just reduces the cooldown for them, basically making it so that way your grenades reload faster. What's wrong with you, Caboose? That doesn't make any sense. And in the final column, we have Sniper Rifle Scavenger, which will give you bonus ammo when you pick up the, the special ammo. And then we have the same thing for machine guns. Now, the next item on our list will be from the Forsaken. It is the Oathkeeper Gauntlets for the Hunter. Now, this will allow you to, hold the bow's charge indefinitely, which sounds nice for a game where the bow is actually useful. Since the bows aren't great in Destiny 2, it'd be best to use something else. Since, why would you, if you're not going to use a bow, this item is completely useless. Since every gauntlet has the same roles, this one will also have the fusion rifle reloader, hand cannon reloader, and the faster cooldown for the grenades, as well as options to make it so that way you can collect more ammo for sniper rifles or machine guns. And with that said, let's move on to our final set of gauntlets for our Titan. It is the Ursa Furiosa. That's a fun phrase to say. Ursa Furiosa, Ursa Furiosa, Ursa Furiosa, Ursa Furiosa. Ursa Furiosa, Ursa Furiosa, Ursa. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. I don't need to keep doing that. Dychronic has told me that he thinks this item is okay, but he thinks that the Doom Fangs are actually better. This item lets you move faster while guarding when the Sentinel Shield is active. On top of that, guarded damage converts to super energy when the super ends. So if I'm not mistaken, that means that basically you get a jump start on the next super, which is pretty useful if you're one to guard when using the Captain America shield. I'm not one to do it. I just want to throw that thing left and right. And that's all I can really say about the Ursa Furiosa, except for how much I love that name. Like, that is so much fun to say. That's going to be it for our armor and weapons, but it's important to note that the Faded Engram should now contain Forsaken items. And remember, if you want to increase your score during the Nightfalls, make sure to pick up a 5 of Swords. Now, before we say goodbye for the day, I hope I will see you folks out on our Twitch streams at twitch.tv/Dychronic. I've been doing Apex, Killing Floor 2, Siege, as well as this other game called Crusader Kings. Come watch me try to take over all of Europe while slowly sleeping with everybody I see. And I would love it if you guys can check out my channel, youtube.com/caboose.exe. That's the word dot. You can find me actually on Dychronic's friends list here on YouTube. I want to know what you guys think of my Siege video. It's a funny moments I did. It's the first one I've done in years, so let me know what you think of that one. Well, that's going to be it for now. I hope this has been very helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you folks hopefully sometime soon. Bye-bye!